Bars is back.
Hit.
Sam
Hit.
and oh God, what's
Hit.
up with you? Hip Hop Uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Hip Hop Uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Oh God, driving Sam and riding passenger side, and you heard it out the mouth of the greatest rapper alive.
Interested in promoting your brand, business, or talent on Hip Hop News Uncensored? Hit me up right now at advertise@hiphopun.com. That's advertise@hiphopun.com. Hit me ASAP. Very affordable rates. Now to our regularly scheduled program. Let's
almost to his own detriment.
Yeah.
Almost to his own detriment. So it was almost like him giving and being there for everybody else and for the world and for fans, and like that was his way of soaking up love that in some ways he hadn't yet figured out how to give or bless upon himself,
Yeah.
himself. So be who you are, live your life, but live it for God. Allow God to use you to be a blessing to others. But I really think in hindsight, he would say that's important, but also be a blessing to yourself. Love yourself.
Appreciate that. My final question to you is, and thank you for your time, man. This has definitely been a great just to sit back and listen and get perspective on an idol, an icon, and hearing from somebody that was right there with him is definitely appreciative for sure. A lot of the media after his death put out reports about his money situation and what he had and what he didn't have. How fair or foul are those reports?
The reports, I mean, I haven't seen them all. I've heard about some of them, a lot of them, even with the estate case that was filed. Earl was not in the financial shape that he could have been, but a lot of it was by choice.
Mm-hmm.
Because he would, like I said, he was tired, so he was turning down. There was TV, film, like he was turning down things he wanted to think away. We were getting ready. We were starting Bloodline Films. So for him, even with this album wasn't through Rough Riders. It was a direct deal that he did with them. There's an addendum where Rough Riders was affiliated, and this was the final album he owed them. But he was proud of that it was now his deal. Similarly, he was tired of acting for other people and doing different things. So once again, we were getting more on the business side because people that had been in his life and or decisions that he made in the past didn't leave him in the best financial situation. Then you got to understand COVID hit. So where he could come up real quick doing shows, there were no shows, and then we only did shows that entire from like that March all the way through this March for the entire shows. One was an outdoor event in Cincinnati, and then the other was a small club appearance at All-Star Weekend in Atlanta. And so we're in the process of building. He was starting over, but the future was bright. The future was bright. We had a lot of irons in the fire, and the beauty of him and his spirit, his energy, and the icon is that it was something that he could have turned around very quickly, But I guess to answer your question, and money tight. But we believed in him, and we were working with him, and we were going to turn it around for him.
appreciate you, stepping on the platform today and being so candid about DMX, man. Yeah, definitely. Any lasting words you have, you want to leave on the platform, and leave your social media contact if you wish as well.
Thing I love, is he said that unconditional love, unconditional, and so that was something. Unconditional love is the one condition of love. So love folks who you have either decided you're supposed to love them hard. Love them hard. And loving them isn't being a yes man. Loving them is really looking out for them, caring for them, recognizing because sometimes people get tired of being strong. And he was someone that was always strong for everyone else, and had very few people strong for him. That's it. And his favorite scripture, no weapon. The weapons will form, but they won't prosper if you're in obedience. you know. So I guess probably one of his lasting saying is obedience is better than sacrifice. And his life is an example of that, you know. Obedience is better than sacrifice.
We have Mr. Craig M. Brodhead on the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast. And so we definitely appreciate you and your time sharing about the legendary DMX like we just alluded to. Thank you very much, sir. It's been an honor. Salute.
Thank you. I appreciate you, brother.
We appreciate
All right, brother.
you.
Take it easy, man.